Today we're learning how to do KUMIHIMO, a Japanese braided cord. I'm going to give you a quick overview of what we're doing today, and then we'll slow down and we're going to do all the steps together. First, we're going to prepare our disc by making 4 marks, north, south, east, and west. Then you're going to make marks in between, and then in between again. You'll cut these notches with scissors and then make a hole in your disc, being careful not to stab yourself. Next, you will choose 8 strings, 4 of one color and 4 of the other. You'll put them together and tie a knot. We'll push the knot through the disc and then set it up in a position that I like to call kitty whiskers because it looks like this. When it's time to actually begin the weaving, you're going to go top, around, past the other color to the bottom. You get this 3-pointed peace sign, and then same color, bottom, around to the top. Then you rotate, switch colors, and do this again forever. Now, there's a couple of tips. We'll get to those when it's time to start weaving. So top to bottom to top. And as you weave, out the bottom will come this really cool looking cord. When you're done, which probably won't be today, you pop it out, pull out the cord, tie a knot, and it can be a bracelet, a lanyard, or just a cool looking piece of string. To begin making your disc, make 4 little lines. North, south, east, west. Now we'll make lines between each line. They don't have to be perfect. So 1, between these 2, 2, 3, and 4. Next, you guessed it, we're going to do this one more time. Again, they're not going to be perfect. There should be 16 in all if you count them. Now it's time to cut. Just cut a little bit. If you cut too deeply, then this thing will kind of fall apart. And since we're using kid scissors, open them up really big because the inside is the strongest part. Next, use your pencil to make a little dot in the middle. You can push it a bit. Take your scissor and again, with making sure that your hands are not on the other side, you can push it through. You can kind of push against the table and rotate it to make that circle big enough for your string. Once your circle is this big, you're going to select 4 pieces of one color string and 4 pieces of another. So that's 8 pieces total. Line up all the ends so they're about the same. And you're going to tie these into a knot. So to do that, I recommend that you put it on the table, you curl it around, keeping them all together, make a circle like that, and then just tuck the strings through the middle and pull. So you've got all 8 strings tied together. Now you're going to get that through the center hole, push it through with a pencil if it's hard to do. And now you are ready for your weaving setup. So here's what you do. Separate your colors. You're going to have to comb your strings often. Start with one color and put 2 pieces next to each other at the top. You're going to put 2 of the other color on the side. You're going to put 2 of that first color on the bottom and 2 of the second color to the side. So you've got this position, which again I like to call kitty whiskers. There's 2 notches in between them, but it's not a big deal if things move around a little bit. Now, every so often as you go, you have to comb your string with your hands. I call this combing the jellyfish. A lot of mixed animal metaphors. And you are ready to weave. Here's how you do it. Take your first color, your right hand, take the top right string, and bring it around to the bottom right. You can cross over another color, but you can never cross over yourself. So you'll know it's right when it looks like a little peace sign, a 3-bottomed peace sign. Next, you're going to take your left hand, grab the left bottom string, and move it to the left top spot. Rotate, take the green top string, move it to the bottom spot, take the bottom, move it to the top spot. So you cross the other color, but you can never cross over yourself. Every so often, you need to reach under, grab your fingers and comb that jellyfish. Otherwise, your strings will get really tangled up. Now, as you weave, your pattern is going to start coming out the bottom. If you forget where you are, look what's on top. The black is on top. That means it's time for me to do green. So top to bottom, bottom to top, turn. Top to bottom to top, turn. Top to bottom to top. Oh yeah, comb that jellyfish. And turn. When it's time to take it out, detach all the strings, pull it through the hole, and just tie yourself a knot. There are lots of other patterns that you can do depending on the colors that you pick, and you can look for some of those online.